Masquera say Mure Zimbabwe, welcome to our channel Zoom Confessions and Deep Secrets. Kana kari kiptanka kukuya paneno channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Kana uchingwa garoka subscriber, don't forget to comment and share this video. Nazi Mure Zimbabwe takuigira nyaya buditswa na the opposition leader we ku Mozambique Venancio Mondlane vabuda vachitaura ivo vachiti he is going to install himself as the president on 15 January vachibuda vachiramba defeat iyo yavari kunzi vakasafa musi wa 9 October presidential elections akaitwa ipapo muri Zimbabwe. Mondlane vakabuda vachitaura ivo vachiti pari kupera teme yaVafilipe Nyusi musi wa 15 ndivo vari kuwanikwa vachipinda paupresident. Vari kwatiri kuita the country's constitutional council yabuda ichitaura iyo ichiti Venancio Chapo ndo vakawina, since is going to be installed as the president musi wa 15. So Mondlane vataura vachiti ayo kana zvakamira zvakadaro pachaitwa parallel inauguration muri Zimbabwe, ivo vachiitwa president. Singazive kuti vachada kuzvifambisa sei, vachada kuzviita sei zvinhu izvozvo, asi pari zvino ndo zvavabuda vachitaura nyaya yabuditswa the BBC News vachitaura vachiti Mozambique's main opposition leader Venancio Mondlane has announced he will declare himself president on 15 January, rejecting his defeat in the October 9 presidential elections. Mondlane's supporters have staged violent protests across the country, demanding an end to Frelimo's 49-year-old rule. Since Monday, December 23, when the country's constitutional council confirmed the election results, at least 21 people have been killed in the arrest, with Frelimo offices, police stations, banks and factories being looted, vandalized and set ablaze. BBC reported that the capital, Maputo, was quiet on Christmas Eve, with businesses closed and people staying at home to avoid the escalating violence. The unrest followed Mozambique's highest court upholding the victory of Frelimo's candidate Venancio Chapo in the October elections. Mondlane alleged the results, claiming the election was rigged. Mondlane, currently in self-imposed exile, declared he would assume the presidency on 15 January, the same day Chapo is set to be sworn in. He has not specified how he plans to take office. Despite his rejection of the result, Mondlane has urged his supporters to remain peaceful, stating, "We are with the people. We do not advocate any form of violence." The Electoral Commission initially declared Chapo the winner with 71% of the vote, but the Constitutional Court revised the result to 65% for Chapo and 24% for Mondlane. Rights groups have reported over 100 deaths since the election, blaming security forces for many of the killings, although police claim they were defending themselves from attacks. Mondlane, an evangelical pastor, ran as an independent after splitting from Renamo Party. His support is strong among young, unemployed Mozambicans seeking change. Chapo, Frelimo's youngest ever candidate, has rejected accusations of election rigging. Do mabuditsiro aitwa nyaya iyi muri Zimbabwe, the BBC News tisingazive kuti munoionawo sei nyaya iyi, kuti vari kwatiri kuita vaVenancio vari in exile, havana kunge vataura kunzi vari kupi, vari munyika ipi muri Zimbabwe. Vakabuda vachitaura zvakare vachiti Nyusi and Bernardino Rafael varifana kuinvestigatwa nenyaya yekusparka violence and unrest muri Zimbabwe. Vakabuda vachitaura vachiti ayo havasiriwo vakonzeresa chaos yakaitika muMozambique. Nyaya yakabuditswa munezimu ayo vachitaura vachiti opposition leader Venancio Mondlane delivered a critical message on Boxing Day, addressing the chaos engulfing Mozambique following the disputed election result. Mondlane condemned the violence, manipulation, and deepening crisis, while urging citizens to remain united and reject divisive tactics. "This is a moment of profound importance," said Mondlane. "A political manipulation we are witnessing, psychological, media-driven, and systemic, is designed to suppress the will of the people and destabilize our country." Mondlane specifically accused key figures, including government officials and security forces, to perpetuating the unrest. He named Bernardino Rafael, the commander of Mozambique's armed forces, and Felipe Nyusi has been responsible for orchestrating violence to silence opposition and disrupt public dissent. Mondlane denounced the increasing destruction and vandalism seen in the protests, arguing demonstrators to focus on constructive resistance. Looting and burning businesses harm the very citizens we are fighting for. This is not the path to freedom, but a distraction orchestrated by those in power, he stated. He highlighted the internal use of state resources to discredit and criminalize protesters, warning of a systematic effort to label opposition as terrorists. The government's tactics resemble those of authoritarian regimes. Hitler, Stalin, designed to psychologically and systematically manipulate the masses, Mondlane added. The speech underscored the urgent need for accountability at all levels of government. Mondlane called for independent investigations into the alleged use of state forces to suppress dissent, manipulate election results, and exploit the chaos to serve elite interests. The trafficking of drugs, corruption, and abuse of power by government officials have created a fertile ground for the crisis, Mondlane said. He also criticized the international community, calling for more active involvement to prevent Mozambique's descent into further instability. Mondlane ended with a powerful call for unity and peace resistance, emphasizing that the fight for democracy must rise above manipulation and violence. We must focus on the truth, on transparency, and on rebuilding a nation free from oppression. Violence and vandalism only strengthen the ends of those who wish to see us divided, he urged. Meanwhile, Mondlane's speech has resonated with many across Mozambique as the nation faces its most critical crossroads since independence, with protests intensifying and international intention growing. The country's future hangs in the balance. Ndo mabudizo watu wa nyaya iyi muri Zimbabwe ngati zimu tingazive kuti munoona sei nyaya iyi tuzira mukufunga pamusoro penyaya iyi mu comment section.